Hello, dearies. It's me, Agnes Smith, Nomadic Fanatic's #1 fan. Boy, does my little Eric have a treat for all of you. If by doing the same things that he always does and passes it off as entertainment equals the word treat to you, that is. My little Eric has been to the Cadillac Ranch in 2017 and 2021 respectively. And of course he spray painted the cars, walked around and commented on how quirky it is. He's been to the big Texan 2 times before as well, one of which was with Diana. In that video, he mentions that he needs glasses to read, although we rarely see him wearing them, unless he's wearing contacts. But can you imagine him putting in contacts with those grubby fingers? He'd be blind in 6 months. In those videos, he's looking for the right magnet, eating a steak, buying beer out of large souvenir boot glasses. It's always like experiencing deja vu with Eric. I always find myself asking, why does this seem familiar? It's because my little Eric is like a broken record, doomed to repeat himself for eternity. He uses the same playbook on just about every video. Go to the same place, complain about the weather, eat the same thing, maybe feature his cats. It's all so very predictable and boring. Well, perhaps just maybe my little cat-haired ridden cherub has broken his chain of monotony in this video. Exciting! Let's watch! Morning, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well. You may be asking yourself, what am I doing in the middle of a muddy Texas field out here in Route 66? I don't know. Just doing the same damn thing I always do when I'm here in this area. Careening down the highway with an idiot at the wheel. A $17,000 money pit, leaving his audience asking what's the deal. It's the Magic Fool Bus. 2 people and 5 cats. What could possibly go wrong? It's the Magic Fool Bus. Can you smell the cat excrement? It's the Magic Fool Bus. Spray painting old Cadillacs that have been semi-vertically buried into the ground at the Cadillac Ranch. What even is the point of this? Everybody just paints over someone else's paint. I've done it before. Why exactly do I have to do it again? I'm a creature of habit, I suppose, but that charm, if there was any, has long since worn out its welcome. Look at these poor cars, covered in layers of paint. How many decades of spray paint do you think are on all these vehicles just dripping and drooling down everywhere? There's got to be 40 tons of paint on each of these. Someone else is waiting for their turn to paint over what you just painted. There's an adult film star joke in this, but I'm not gonna go there.
And now you're ready for a night on the town.
Homer, you've got it set on whore.
We got this cheap Dollar General spray paint, white and gold. Don't want to spend too much money. It's just gonna be painted over anyways. What we're gonna do is block anyone from painting. Get away! Find your old fucking car to defile! Then we're gonna spray a white background and use the gold to write our message. NF #1 fan! Why did I write that? Why? Why? What did Blossom write? I love you. Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean she loves me? Or is that directed to the audience? Oh, well. Just appreciating other people's artwork here. Wow. Texas, USA, and the American flag. That's very patriotic. I love it. While you got positive things like patriotism going on here, there's also negative things like people leaving their used up spray paint cans on the ground. You have to be an absolute piece of refuse to not throw away your trash properly. Look, there's so much paint on these cars that the tops of the cars have shifted down from the sheer weight of the paint. See? The big gap? All these cars appear to be this way. You don't think a windshield used to be in that gap, and I'm just an idiot, do you? And if you forget your spray paint, not to worry, someone has figured out how to capitalize on it. There's a trailer where you can buy all sorts of merchandise. Caps, patches, t-shirts, magnets, and of course, spray paint. They don't have a penny press though, you fucking bastards. Check this out, guys. Our first muffler man, the Giants of the Road. We really haven't seen any on 66 until now. The Second Amendment cowboy. And he's got a couple of smokers, repurposed as guns. I wonder if they could still be used to smoke meat. I love the Second Amendment. It's too bad I can't own actual firearms because I'm a felon. They got some Cadillacs that haven't been defiled. Wow. And they have dummies in them. John Wayne. That's definitely Willie Nelson. I can't figure out who this dummy is supposed to be, but gob, he looks so stupid. If you can't make it to Cadillac Ranch, yep, that's a pathetic statement. Then maybe you can make it to the next best thing. Slug Bug Ranch. I think Cadillac Ranch has some competition. That's right. Beetles and limousines buried and ready for all your spray painting needs. There's plenty of carcinogens in the air, and the place looks a lot better. The ground has been paved with concrete and gravel. No mud. Look how easy it is to walk on. Why couldn't I have done this at Taterland? Oh, that's right. I'm not that smart. All right, I think I got the spray painting bug out of my system for at least another 9 years. Let's get something to eat. You know, the big Texan is here in Amarillo. You don't say. What are the odds that I would pick the single largest tourist trap restaurant in this area? Are you going to eat the 72-ounce steak, Eric? No! No! I want to enjoy my steak. This place is why all the other countries hate us, by the way. There's nothing more American than eating more food than a third world family does in 1 week, all in a single sitting. The Texas Steak Challenge. You have to eat a dinner roll, 3 fried shrimp, a baked potato, a dinner salad, and a 72-ounce steak within an hour. Then it's free. A $72 meal in an hour. That's difficult. Wanderlust Estates did it, but he really had no choice. Do you really think he could afford to pay full price? Good luck, bud. Wow, look at all that meat. Makes my steak look minuscule in comparison. Mine's all shriveled up because it's medium well. Of course, I have my taters, some mac and cheese, and a jalapeno. So the challenger up there is slowing down with 30 minutes to go. I don't think he's gonna make it. You're a bum! That's what I get for believing in you! Well, this is concerning. Another penny press out of service. You guys, you just don't realize how perplexing this predicament is personally. It's preventing me from procuring pressed pennies on this passageway. Well, for a large tourist trap, the Big Texan has a crappy collection of magnets. The pins are pretty cool. I was bummed out. You know, like anyone who has a strange obsession with collecting magnets, because I didn't get the magnet that I was looking for. But I walked out with this super cool patch, guys. This is just like tattoos. Do I not have a long-term memory? Do I really need something to remind me that I've been somewhere? Check it out, one of the new Buc-ees. Blossom didn't even know we had one here in Amarillo. We haven't been here in like a year. I have a certain affinity with Buc-ees, but maybe it's the overpriced merchandise that only someone like me can afford. Or perhaps it's because I look roughly the same size as the mascot. Well, this is a blessing, a penny press at Buc-ee's, and everything is right with the world. I finally get my penny press pleasure to placate my penchant for pulverized pocket money. Oh, we made it out like bandits at Buc-ee's. We only spent $16, and all of it is a typical crap, magnets and pins. Oh, you like it, Chubbs? Is it delicious? Get the fuck off my counter! Can you believe this motherfucker is parking next to me? We got all the space and he decided to park next to me. Oh, look at it, guys. Oh, it's terrifying. The wind, the rain, the hail, the lightning. It's quite a sordid production. I'm pretending to be nonchalant about this, but I'm shaking in my boots right now. I don't like the rain. Why on God's green earth does it have to rain so damn much in Tornado Alley? Can't you see this might be the big one? What are you people doing? You've got to get out of here. Bye, guys. Oh, my little Eric has repeated himself once again. It's like that movie Groundhog Day. But not only is the main character having to repeat the same day, we the audience as well. Bill Murray's character wasn't having a great time, and neither are we. I personally don't understand the charm of spray painting junk cars, breathing in toxic fumes, only to have whatever statement you've sprayed over by someone else probably within an hour. It's an exercise in futility. I guess that's why Eric likes it. I couldn't help but notice that during this stop at the Big Texan, Eric was not as flamboyant in his ordering as he was in 2021 and 2025. In those videos, he ordered a 10-beer sampler, then got a large glass boot of beer, which he paired with a 21-ounce steak.
And I'm starting with the sampler here. This is the 10 beer sampler, a little 4-ounce. So then after you finish these 10, you can pick one you like. So I'm going to start with the Honey Blonde Ale. But I won't show myself drinking all of these in front of the camera, don't worry. Oh, yeah. Alright, my 21-ounce steak has arrived with mashed potatoes. To get an idea, this is 1/4 of the 72-ounce challenge. You can also get any drink you want in a boot. That's right, in a boot, a souvenir cup. Looks good.
This time, he only ordered a puny 7-ounce steak and no fancy beers, but he got the same usual sides, mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. And like last time, he probably gave the decoration to Diana. Was he trying to save money, or is he trying to eat less? Next, another visit to Buc-ee's. If you've ever been to a Buc-ee's, you've seen them all built and structured roughly the same, all stocked with the same snacks, beverages, and merchandise. It's the perfect place for Eric. And thank goodness there was a penny press machine, because could any of us take any more whining about missing or broken machines in another video? He only spent $16 at Buc-ee's. No snacks. This is totally out of character with Eric. The only thing they got were 2 small ices. Is Eric trying to lose weight, or is Diana trying to influence Eric into a more healthy lifestyle? Or perhaps there's an issue behind the scenes that is compelling Eric to eat less. Lastly, Eric finally finishes the video by hyperbolizing clouds as a possible severe thunderstorm. It's quite obvious that weather affects him. I only thought little babies were afraid of thunderstorms. Then I discovered Eric. This is what his audience had to say. You seem panicked that truck pulled up next to you in Amarillo. Later in the video, I noticed that there were at least four parking spots to the passenger side of the bus. You want everyone to watch your videos, but you go out of your way to camp alone. Absolutely hypocritical. The roofs did not move. That's silly. There's no rear windshields. Guessing you wouldn't complete the challenge because of the salad? Yes? After watching your videos, my takeaway is that Route 66 is a dilapidated road of ruins. 250th anniversary, what's there to celebrate after watching Route 66 videos? It's so depressing. It amazes me to see old men eating like 3-year-old children. You got to get some variety in your diet, Eric. It's a comfort, I guess, that Eric fatigue isn't lost on some of his audience. His visit to the Big Texan only drew in 26,000 views, compared to last year when he had almost twice as many views. Eric, if you want to be as successful as you used to be, you might want to consider breaking your cycle of repetition, but we all know you won't. Have a blessed day, oh dearies. From Nomadic Fanatic's #1 fan. Be sure to like, hype, and subscribe.